Silence is not the absence of sound. True silence is something else entirely. It's not peace, it's not calm, it's a presence, a weight in the air, a feeling that something ancient is listening back. In a world filled with engines, voices, alerts, and endless noise, true silence has almost vanished. But it hasn't disappeared completely. There are still places on Earth where silence exists, untouched, undisturbed, and deeply unsettling. Places where even your thoughts feel loud. And once you step into them, you realize how rarely you've ever been alone. Silence used to be the natural state of the planet, before cities, before roads, before machines. Earth existed in long stretches of quiet, broken only by wind, water, and life itself. But today, noise follows us everywhere. Even when we're alone, we're never truly silent. This journey is not about emptiness. It's about the rare places where the world still speaks softly and waits for you to listen. These places are not easy to reach. Some are remote, some are dangerous, some are slowly disappearing. But all of them reveal something we've forgotten. In the heart of the world's great deserts, silence stretches endlessly. No traffic, no voices, no signals, just heat, wind, and space. Deserts absorb sound. Footsteps vanish almost instantly. The wind doesn't roar, it whispers. Standing there, your heartbeat becomes the loudest thing you've ever heard. Deserts don't feel empty, they feel patient, as if they've been waiting for you to stop moving. And finally notice where you are. Antarctica is the quietest continent on the planet. No cities, no permanent human noise. Sound travels differently there. It feels sharper, heavier. When the wind stops, the silence becomes overwhelming. People who've been there describe it as unbearable, not because it's scary, but because it forces you inward. There's nowhere for your mind to escape, only white, ice, and endless quiet. Snow absorbs noise like nothing else on Earth. In deep winter fields, sound doesn't echo, it disappears. Walking through fresh snow feels like moving through a dream. Even forests fall silent. Birds pause, wind softens, time slows down. In these moments, silence feels protective, almost sacred. Deep beneath the surface, the ocean becomes eerily quiet. No waves, no storms, no human sound, just pressure and darkness. Here, silence feels ancient, as if it predates everything. Submariners report feeling watched, not by creatures, but by the ocean itself. Caves are Earth's memory chambers. They trap time and silence. In deep caves, sound doesn't bounce back. It dies. People speak softly without realizing why. Something about caves demands respect, as if the earth is listening and doesn't want to be disturbed. Some islands exist far from shipping routes and flight paths. No engines, no schedules, just wind and waves. On these islands, silence feels alive. You notice clouds moving, leaves shifting, your own breath. The world feels slower and more real. Forests have their own rhythm. At dusk, many go silent, not empty, watchful. Animals retreat, birds stop calling, the forest holds its breath. This silence isn't absence, it's awareness. Above a certain altitude, the world changes. Air thins, sound fades, civilization feels distant. Mountains strip everything down to essentials: wind, rock, breath. Silence up there doesn't comfort, it clarifies. When humans leave, silence returns first, before plants, before animals. Abandoned towns don't echo, they absorb. The quiet feels heavy, as if memories linger in the air. During polar night, darkness lasts for months. No birds, no insects, just cold and quiet. People living there report losing track of time. Silence reshapes the mind. Some valleys trap sound before it escapes. They feel sealed off, protected. Standing there feels like stepping outside reality. Ancient cultures built sacred sites in silent places, not by accident. Silence sharpens awareness. It connects people to something larger. The most powerful silence comes from knowing no one else is near. No help, no witnesses, just you and earth. Silence removes distraction. It reveals thoughts we avoid. That's why many people fear it. Many animals survive through quiet. Noise disrupts entire ecosystems. Silence is survival. True silence is becoming endangered. Few places remain untouched by human sound. In silence, you learn patience, presence, awareness. People travel far to escape noise, not to run away, but to remember. In quiet places, time stretches. Minutes feel longer, moments deepen. Silence lowers stress, sharpens focus, restores balance. Cities grow, engines multiply. Quiet shrinks. Some organizations now protect silence itself as a natural resource. In silence, we confront ourselves. Without filters, silence reveals how rarely we sit with ourselves. Quiet places remember everything. Leaving quiet places feels strange. Noise feels heavier. Silence isn't gone, it's just hidden. Silence still exists. Not everywhere, not forever, but for now. The earth is still whispering. The question is, are we listening?